Castle Greyhawk. The old ruins of Castle Greyhawk are clearly visible from any point in North Hills Park, sitting on a narrow hilltop 6 miles away across the river. There is no ford or bridge north of the city allowing passage to the ruins. One must use Zagig's bridge to cross the river safely. The passages below the ruins are commonly understood to be nightmarish and lethal, but no one in Greyhawk fears them. The old castle inspires great pride in citizens, as it reminds everyone of the city's great past and innate potential. Most citizens aren't stupid enough to actually visit the place, however. The visible ruins consist of 3 large ruined towers, each rising about 3 stories high. They were formerly much taller. The remains are known as the Tower of War, the Tower of Power, and the Tower of Zagig, surrounded by a low wall. The 3 towers rest on rock pinnacles about 75 to 100 feet above the floor of a grassy valley surrounded by a scattered group of trees. The Tower of War and the Tower of Power are connected to the central tower by natural stone arches. The Tower of Zagig is connected by a stone arch to a nearby cliff. A stone-paved road leads from the cliff down the hilly slopes toward Greyhawk, but the stones farther than 2 miles from the castle have been pulled up and used as building material elsewhere. The castle and its 3 towers were begun around the common year of 320 by Zagig Iragirn, the Mad Archmage, before he became Lord Mayor of Greyhawk. Here he conducted experiments, explored outer planes, built up a huge force of magic-aided soldiers and spellcasters, worshipped Bokab, and stored vast treasures. The castle was abandoned after Zagig vanished in common year 421. Rumors circulate Greyhawk that at least 10 dungeon levels lie below each tower, maybe more, with ancient caverns to loot and over 1,000 rooms. The area is also said to be cursed, filled with monsters, inhabited by captive evil gods and fiends, and so on. All of which is generally believed to be true, and for good reason. Zagig apparently returned to Greyhawk in secret just after the common year 500. He is widely said to have captured and held 9 minor gods or major demons on his return visit, one of whom is known for certain to have been Aios, the son of the demon lord Grast. Wastri of the Vast Swamp, another genuine demi-power, and Fraser Blue, a demon ruler called the Prince of Deception, are believed to have been held here but also escaped. So many conflicting stories are told about the Captive 9 that the truth of who was caught and who escaped and when these events occurred is impossible to discern. Other imprisoned beings might remain. The surface ruins were generally believed uninhabited until a group of elves seized the Tower of Power and attempted to explore it. A band of dwarves similarly took over the Tower of War. Both groups extorted tolls from explorers wishing to pass them, but the demi-humans completely disappeared within the last decade. Monsters are lately reported to lurk near the ruins. In the past, underground tunnels joined the dungeons of Castle Greyhawk to the city of Greyhawk, but most were located and filled in as undesirable things began to creep through them from the ruins into the city. It is generally thought at least one undiscovered tunnel remains, as the sewers of Greyhawk are known to harbor unusual creatures.